This week has probably been one of the most full-on and tiring weeks we've had so far.
Oh my god, it's so good!
The dust's been kicked up. We'll go into the fans of that machine and they can cover the into it now with dust so they can damage it.
So we did actually go and see a place in Swansea.
What do you think that is? That glass fronted building? I mean, I know we were here to come and look at that place, but can you imagine?
So this Monday we started the week by going back to Llandudno. When we arrived, of course, as ever, we were faced with some challenges. So we were expecting to be able to put the plumbing works in to get the coffee machine on the island that we had made. However, unfortunately, the way the plumbing has been done, in order to do that, it meant digging up the whole of the kitchen floor. Basically, we thought we were ready for the plumbing to start, but they've said that where the plumbing was meant to go, so the coffee machine's going on there, and that's where the plumbing pipe was meant to go. But apparently there's no room or something for waste to go in there. So, or there is, but it won't go all the way through, so it means digging up this whole floor. It's just one of those things though, isn't it? It's so frustrating. DIY is not my strongest point, so I decided to just put some rubber gloves on and get to cleaning. So I basically spent the whole day just cleaning all of the grease that had built up from the previous owners. Some of it was so greasy that we decided to rip worktops out and start afresh. So hopefully when I next show you Llandudno, it will be in a very different state to what you are seeing here. Basically, it just looks like I am the most hard-working person ever, and I'm the only one that does anything. No one else exists.
I think it looks more like everyone else is doing their bit and trying for the limelight, but you're more like, no, it's about me.
Excitingly, the painter was also there to completely transform the place. He was booked in for 3 solid days, and so it was great to be able to see the start of the transformation whilst we were there. You can probably see in the background that it's starting to be painted, so come with me and I will show you what we've been getting up to. So he's disappeared. Our painter doesn't want to be on camera, and I was just about to basically, let's go find him, let's go find him. He's not there! He's literally done a runner, he must have gone inside. Anyway, we've lost our painter, it was going to be painted today.
Across the UK.
With painting though, it almost looks worse before it gets better. So at the point we were leaving, it was all just a bit patchy and there were blocks of colour here, there and everywhere. So I have a vision and I'm hoping that when I go back, it will be exactly as I envisaged it in my head. That old saying, working hard or hardly working, I actually decided that I was bored of cleaning and that I would have a go with I would swap roles with the guy behind the camera. For everyone that doesn't know, Tom is currently behind the camera.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I'm the new content and marketing assistant at Ridiculously Rich by Alana.
And I had a go at filming and Tom had a go at some DIY, and it didn't last long.
I feel like I'm just sawing the sign as opposed to the actual striping. Yeah, it'll be overexposed. Oh, this is hard work, isn't it? I'm about to use this tool what am I doing? What's it called? Grind. I'm gonna grind. Do you want me to do the grind? I'm gonna grind the sign off. You got the hip movement. Oh dear.
So Tuesday was a bit of a full-on day. Got up really early, and we decided that we were gonna try and get in on the viral sensation that is free Cuthbert. I'm just trying to make some friends and struggled in my personal life
woe with me. So I'm going to try and make some caterpillar mates as well. So Colin, Cuthbert and all the rest of you, Richard is going to join the gang.
I posted a video, a tutorial of how you can make your own caterpillar at home the other day, so check that out if you haven't already seen it. I love baking, I love being in the kitchen, so anything that means I get to experiment with different things is great with me. But that got cut pretty short. We ended up having to speed through that.
We have to go to Cardiff in approximately 20 minutes and we have to finish a video and the cake is still warm.
Because I had to get back in the car, back on the road and over to Cardiff to finally fit our custom brand colour coffee machine with the guys at Cold Town Coffee.
I'm looking forward to when we don't have to travel so much actually. We've just arrived at Cardiff and the outside has been painted while we've not been here. And it looks so good. We're just waiting for vinyl stuff to arrive now. We're ready this time, Scott.
We're ready.
We haven't let you down this time, have we? We're friends again now. Oh my God, I love it.
I don't have the biggest knowledge of coffee, if I'm honest, but I do know what tastes damn good. And I follow the rules set out by Scott on how you have to treat the coffee. So we leave getting the coffee to the perfect stage to Scott, and then we turn that coffee into the most delicious drink for you to take away.
Hey guys, I'm Scott from Cold Town Coffee and we're here today at Ridiculously Rich by the Sea in Cardiff Bay, installing Alana's second GP5. We're really excited to be working with Alana because she has a bespoke single origin coffee which is going to be across all of her sites, which we've designed to complement her cakes really, really well. So it's going to be an exciting project for us to be working on, and we can't wait to see more shops opening.
As I have mentioned many a time, you're only as good as your team, and so one of the big things I had to do this week was interview potential candidates for the Cardiff and the Llandudno stores.
I've got 39 people to interview, so we whittled it down from 900 people to 39 people. It took forever to get to that point, so yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I've got approximately 1 minute till the next one, so I better go.
So I spent all of Wednesday on Skype talking to potential candidates, and it was great. It was very tiring, but I think I can now safely say that I have got my Cardiff team, not quite Llandudno, but the Cardiff team is ticked. So one thing I have always said about doing this is that I want to show the good, the bad and the ugly. That is a really important thing for me with this series. So this week we got an email that ordinarily would make you feel very upset, and actually it did for a moment make me feel very upset.
I hope this email finds you well. I live in Aberystwyth and have been enjoying your drinks for quite a while, quite some time now. Stuff like that obviously is really nice, and it's lovely to hear that there are that we have regulars. In the past month, the level of service seems to have dropped dramatically. The main reason I'm writing this is, as a manager myself, I thought you would want to know, which I absolutely do. The place has been absolutely fantastic up until now, and I'm feeling pretty disappointed with the slip, mainly because of how excited my family were to visit. This isn't a formal complaint, but I'm passing on in the hope that something improves.
So after dusting myself off and realising that it's not that big a deal, it couldn't be fixed, I went down to the cafe, called a meeting, and just basically talked to everyone about how they need to act and serve going forward.
They're obviously working really hard, it's just I think some things just weren't streamlined, or as streamlined as could be.
My dog was going crazy at the neighbours, so she's here for the vlog now. To end the week, basically I've got 1,000,001 emails to catch up on, and a lot of stuff I said before about the now and then the future. There's a lot of stuff in the pipeline for down the line that has basically been stagnant, has just stood still because I haven't been able to dedicate the time to moving forward with that. So on Friday I basically got a chance to just catch up with everything and start putting a few more wheels in motion for the 4 month down the line as opposed to just the now. Next week is a really exciting week because we have basically finished now all of the big picture stuff in the stores, and it's down to my favourite bit, which is the finer detail. So where are the cakes going to go, how are they going to be displayed, what products are we going to have in the stores. We're actually going to design a chocolate bar or two, branded chocolate bars to put in the stores. And yeah, this is the exciting bit. This is where it goes from sort of a blank branded canvas to actually magical and like a real chocolate cake lover's dream. So I asked you guys to ask in the comments below any questions you might have about baking or business, and I've got a few here. So Katie Singleton said, what would you tell your younger self, knowing what you know now, if you could give one bit of business advice? What would I tell myself? You really do just have to appreciate the wins when they come and not let the lows floor you. I think in the past my emotions were so heightened to every single bump, so when there was a win it was like I just thought that it was basically game time and that it was just going to be like this, and then when there was a low I thought that the world was ending. Okay, so then Kay Smith said, something I would like to see is why you and Lord Sugar parted ways. So this was basically last October. I bought back my shares, which was really exciting. It was always the plan that eventually I would fly solo. That was always what I wanted from the whole partnership and the investment, and it all just happened a lot quicker than I expected. So it was a normal business negotiation when someone's buying back some shares, and then eventually we got to an outcome that everyone was happy with. It's just nice and exciting to now be doing this on my own. A bit scary, but also exciting. Jimmy JV has said, when considering new locations, how do you work out if there's enough footfall and therefore enough revenue for that location to be successful, especially when you're picking seaside and therefore more seasonal locations? That's actually a really interesting question, and we basically go by a few different things. So what is the population of the place, what's the population when the season starts, and then also whether we feel like it is the right spot for us. So with our Aberystwyth location, we opened in a part of the town and a part of the seaside that wasn't the popular side, so we created the footfall. So I mean, I've got enough confidence in us that we can, to a certain extent, bring the footfall. It's a bit of a balancing act, and I'm aware that's a bit of a non-answer, but it just depends on the location. As ever, thank you for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You would do me a massive favour, and ring the bell to get notifications, and if you want to give it an extra like for Lola, that would be very appreciated.